Hi everybody, I just want to take a little time today just to show you the project for our International Scrapbook Day celebrations. Now, as you'll know, we're going to be a week late with ours here in the UK because, you know, we had a coronation and I didn't want to clash. Traditionally, every year what we've done is we've actually done a couple of days together with scrapbooking and a little mini book, and this year's going to be no different. It's just that, as I said, we've shifted ours by a week to being the week after. Now our retreat is happening in Dunston in Staffordshire, which is just off junction 13 of the M6. I have got a couple of spaces left if anybody wants to come along, and it is May the, I think it's the 13th and 14th, anyway, Saturday and Sunday. If you want to have a look at what's going on, then take a look at calsummers.co.uk/retreats, and that'll give you a bit more information. However, our mini book project is this, and there will be kits available if you can't attend. So let me just walk you through it. It's not the smallest of books, but it is really light, and believe it or not, we will be able to put it together in time. And it is 6 1/4 by 8 1/4, as I recall. Yeah, but obviously we've got a little bit of extra for the spine piece here. Now I've used Tim Holtz Ideology, and I've used some of the backdrop papers, which I think are the 6 by 10 inch papers, and I've used, I think it's called number 2 or version 2, I forget, and then I've used a pack of the paper dolls, and I've used a pack of the field notes ephemera for layering as well. There are a few other little bits and pieces in there. The kits are massive, to be honest with you. I've given up counting what I've put in there, but if you want to you know, have a kit, then everything that I'm going to show you here is in the kit. But there are a few little add-ons that you might want to make for yourself, like you might want to do some of your own stamping. You might want to, I mean, I've splattered a bit of Posca paint on this, you know, off my pen. You can do that as well if you want. It's just, it's up to you, but the basis of the book is here. Now it is quite thick. It's I think it's 2 1/4, 2.5 inches. It's quite a big one, but it's really light, and the reason it's really light is because it's full of fun stuff and not necessarily pages. So what I've done is I've just covered up the front. I've actually used construction tape on mine rather than you know, covering it, but that's entirely up to you how you, pardon me, how you choose to do that. Now you open up the book and you'll see throughout what we've got are lots of little bits of made up embellishments, and this is what we're going to be doing in a class on Saturday night at the weekend, or it will be included as a separate class, you know, if you're going to purchase the classes on their own. So here what we've got is I've done like a little, I don't know if you can see that, that's kind of like a what do you call it, a microscope slide type thingy, or a Polaroid, and then here we've just got a big pocket which has got in here, we've got a little photo mat, and we've got some vellum envelopes which I've just put some of the ephemera in and added on to, and then throughout we've got all sorts of tags and things that I've just decorated up and just pinned all over the place. Now I haven't covered every piece of cardstock in pattern paper, and that was actually deliberate. Number one, there isn't enough pattern paper to cover the whole thing, but I never wanted to do that in the first place, and secondly, I wanted the black as a kind of it helps everything else stand out. That was kind of the plan. This is kind of, I guess you'd say it was a hybrid between it's like a hardback book that's decorated like a junk journal, if that makes sense. So what we've got here is a little flap, and I've layered up lots of the images from all the ephemera and bits that you're getting, and you open up, and then you've got some coloured cardstock which opens up again, and then you've got room for photo mats here if you want to you know, put photos in it rather than just make it for fun. And as I said, there's room here for photos as well if you want to add them in there. Now this book is 4 pages long, and we've got 2 sets of 1 page, so there's just 2 page styles, but the backs of each page are exactly the same, and I'll come on to that in a minute, because in between each page what we've got is this little pull out photo mat here that's got 3 separate little pockets here with some of these luggage tags that you could pop a photo onto if you wanted. So if you are making this to put photos in, there is actually quite a lot of space for photos. So let me just pop that back, and then I'm going to show you the back of this page. Now what we've got here is I've made a hidden paper clip which just pulls off, and then when you open up this bit inside the back of each, you have got it's quite a hefty piece of cardstock. You put a photo on the back there, and then I've just decorated up each I've made them into tags, and I've just decorated each tag up with the parts of the Tim Holtz there. So that closes, and then everything's held into place by this hidden paper clip, which, as I said, I will take you through making. So let me just clip that back into to place. And I say, you know, you've got all of these little bits and pieces to go on there. So I've added these ball pins with charms, so there is lots and lots. Let me just do that again. It's come unglued, that's my fault. I need to be a bit less stingy on the glue, and that just is held together there by that paper clip. Now this is our second page style, but each page is decorated in the front the same way. So I've just taken a load of images and I've just layered them up, and I don't think you're really getting the benefit of the colours here and what they look like. So you open that up, and what we've got here is a flap. This is a flap here that's got a little photo mat in it. Okay, so you could put photos onto that. Let's pop that on there. And then you open that up, and then once again here what you've got is a pocket with lots of room for photos. So you've got that in the back of each of the pages as well. So like I said, there is actually quite a lot of room for photos if that's what you choose to. I'm getting all confused here. If that's what you choose to do with it. Right, let's put that over there. Right, okay, and then once again here between the pages you've got your photo mat with the tags. Okay, right, turn that over. This hidden paper clip's got a little tassel on it. Open that up, and then once again, like I said, each one of these pages has got one of these little tags on there. So if you're into kind of, I wouldn't say it was mixed media because I haven't done any stenciling or anything like that, but this more kind of like journal look, this might be a mini book that you enjoy making. Okay, then onto this page, and as you'll see, this is exactly the same as page 1. It's just that we've added here you know, some different images, and that opens up like that. So that's the same as page 1. Turn that over, and then inside here what we've got is another of the big tags that we've made. And if you're going to have a kit, there are obviously all of the different papers and card stocks that I've used, because there's quite a mixture. It's not just kind of plain black card that I've used. I've used a whole mixture of things. And once again, on our hidden paper clips, we've got some little charms. So this is the second page. Again, we've got our, oh, just lost my picture. We've got the image there. That opens up, and you've got, oh, we haven't made the photo mat for that one. I'll do that in a minute. So we've got, you know, another one of these with, you know, more room for photos should you so desire. Open that up, and what we've got here again is that big photo space. Okay, so open this up, the final one. What we've got here is another tag. A little bit of lace on that one. Let's close that up. Let's put our hidden paper clip back. Keep that all together. And then here on this side, what I've done is I've taken, I thought these were really cute, this little envelope that opens up, and I've just put some images in there as well, but you could put notes or a photo mat or all sorts of things, to be honest, but I just kind of like that, so I'll pop that on there, open that up, and then we've got another what do you call it, little envelope there with some images, and then our specimen tag on the back with space for photos. So that is the book. As I said, it will be available as a kit as well, which I'll put in the shop at calsummers.co.uk, so do take a look at that, or you can purchase the class just on its own, and just use whatever papers you fancy. All right then guys, that will all be available to be sent out after the event, but if, like I said, if you want to take part, just give me a shout and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.